everybody want the false at their party.
Yo, welcome to the AMF Show.
Tell everybody want the false at their party.
On Bars and Hoops Radio.
Tell everybody want the false at their party.
Yo, every Thursday night, without a
Tell
doubt,
everybody want the false at their party.
with our special guests, so check us out. Peace, everybody. Welcome to the AMF Show. I'm one of your hosts, Big Ra, one half of the Almighty Force Brothers. I'm here with my man, the street ball legend,
Kev Young.
and tonight, you know, we gonna have some special guests. We're just waiting for them to get situated right now. But yeah, so I saw the uniforms for the D League. For the Almighty Force D League, I saw the uniforms. The uniforms, they're dope. All right. On next Monday from Monday to Friday at Eagle Academy on Merrick and Linden, it's going to be a basketball camp the entire week, 14th through the 18th. All right. You know, we're gonna have Dion Merritt there. We're gonna have Cam there. You know, it's gonna be like a you know, something really special. So you could bring your kids, right? If you want more information, you could go up to 121 Rockaway Boulevard and get information on the camp that's going to be held at Eagle Academy next week. So, like I said, we got some special guests in the building. All right. We got some brothers who was spitting, you know, like going back before records was even really being made. Right. So they from Queens. They've been doing their thing for a long time. Introduce yourselves, my brothers.
Charlie Chan.
My name is Kid Lance, the King of Romance.
What you woo?
King of Romance.
Why do you call you that, son?
I was the man back in the days, but now I'm with the brothers, and we're gonna put it out there
Almighty
the right
Force
way.
Brothers.
Almighty, already,
Peace to the gods. Peace
All
to
right.
the gods.
Then look. This is the Albino Twins.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
The Albino Twins is in the building.
Charlie Chan and Kid Lance.
Yep.
Peace, gods.
All right.
What's up, Jessica?
Hey, Jessica.
Hi, Jessica.
Hi, Jessica.
All right. Listen. So if you can describe yourself, I'll go with you first, Charlie.
Okay, Charlie.
If you can describe yourself in one word,
Okay, what
would that one word be and why?
One word. 2 words. Nice guy.
Okay.
Nice guy. I love people. I love everyone. I love the world.
Okay.
You know, and I love my brother. My family. I'm a family dude.
Right.
What about you, son?
I'm for the people, working for the people. How about that?
All right.
That's
Trying
more
to
than one word.
Trying to get these young brothers off the street.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
that's what's up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. You know, so how long? Because I mean, I remember y'all coming up around Rockaway Boulevard.
Yes, sir.
You know, I was telling my man, I remember y'all coming up there, you know, with Father Tahim.
Yes,
sir.
I'm saying that was like
1980 something.
yeah, man, that was like 80, 81, might have been
Yes,
79. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yes.
so like how long y'all been doing this?
In 1974.
Wow.
So-
We
74.
came from 1974. We came from Brooklyn.
Bed-Stuy, stand up.
We used to have a little music band. Our own guitars until they stole our equipment.
Okay.
They took our
Yeah.
equipment out
Hurt
of
our
the
hearts.
backyard, out the garage.
Hurt our hearts.
Broke our hearts.
When y'all was in Brooklyn or y'all moved to
In
Queens?
Queens.
Y'all moved to Queens?
Right,
In Lily White, Queens Village, New York. Okay? So that's what made us go from guitars
to rap.
to point,
All right.
point.
All right.
And we said, bye-bye, guitars.
So
and
y'all was in
drums.
the garage playing music.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
They heard y'all.
Yes, they did.
And robbed y'all.
And
Yes, they
robbed
did.
us.
You're supposed to soundproof the garage. You know that, right?
True.
Yeah. But you know what? Y'all was thinking about that back then.
No,
Never would have believed.
no.
We figured we come from a rough area to come out to
Come in.
Queens
Best
and to
time.
see that happen. It hurt our hearts.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Our
God.
hearts.
Listen. listen. Some places I was joking with somebody yesterday. I left my phone in the car.
Right.
Right. I was in Long Island. I left my phone in the car. I went back to get it. Then I thought about it. I said, if I'd have left this phone in the car in Queens, they'd have broke my window.
Okay.
All right.
In the South Side?
Yeah, man.
They would have got you?
They would have got me, man.
The devil is alive.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. When I was out there, don't leave your car in lock
no, sir.
in front of the crib.
Right.
You know, you come out, man. You see all shit all over the place. You know? Yeah. So like, I know that y'all was like doing like park jams and stuff like that. Then so that y'all did records. Y'all did.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did a record.
Okay.
Yeah,
In 1985.
Okay.
Turnbull Records
from the
Charlie Ralston.
Charlie Ralston and Fulton and Brooklyn. The Restoration.
Yeah. We recorded there. Franklin Grant was the producer.
Right.
So what he tried to do, he tried to mix calypso and rap.
It was too early at that time.
Way before his time.
Yeah.
Even reggae and rap wasn't even back in 80, 85.
But now it's hot right now.
But we tried it.
Right.
We tried it. And you know, it was okay.
Okay.
You know? But guess what? We here now.
Yeah, that's what's up.
With the brothers.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
So you mentioned about being in a band.
Yes.
Y'all started your little band back in the days, right?
Yes.
All right, but somebody's still in a band right now, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I don't know about him.
Yeah, talk about it, man.
The reason why I joined the band, because this guy is a plumber.
Right.
Okay? He laid pipe.
Yeah.
No, pipe. You know, like copper pipe.
Yeah, thick pressure. Y'all taking it the wrong way.
You
Right
know,
away, y'all
copper
just ain't no good.
Plastic
You know,
PVC.
y'all ain't no good. Y'all know y'all went to the wrong place. We talking about real playing name pipe. Y'all went the wrong way for us, brother.
So the pipe layer.
And he didn't say no bricklayer. He said a pipe layer.
Always.
Y'all went the wrong way.
Always
Y'all
working.
got comedians too. I know.
He's always working. He's a plumber by trade.
All right, my bad.
So he's always working.
Okay.
So I can't go to the studio by myself.
Right.
Unless I get a clone.
Right.
So I said, you know what? Once he finishes laying pipe, I'm sorry. America, please excuse me. I'm going to continue on. Okay. So I joined a few bands.
What up, Cal?
Cal Peace.
Cal said you was out there pushing them big show in Vegas.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Block parties with Ed Lover.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Cal.
Kurt Flirt, Ed Lover.
We call them Big Martha, and Big Bertha.
Right. We built 2 speakers about 7 feet tall.
All right.
From scratch. We put 2 18s in them.
Yeah.
You talking about stomping?
Stomping.
Oh my God. Ask Infinity Machine and Supreme Team.
Yeah.
Okay.
We battled them in what park is that?
No, that wasn't Ajax, was it?
Not Ajax.
No, Lincoln Park.
The one on the Van Wyck.
That's Ajax.
That's Ajax on the Van Wyck.
That could have been the one up by you.
Oh, Van Wyck Park?
Van Wyck Park.
Okay.
We battled them there.
Yeah, because they was on one side, we was on the other side.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those 2 speakers, we call one Martha Bell and Annabelle.
Okay.
That's from my father. Old school country, you know.
Yeah.
Down south type of dude.
Right.
Martha Bell and Annabelle was supposed to represent 2 cows.
Okay.
Big pullers.
And they did their thing.
So did they do their thing?
You said 2 18-inch.
2 18s.
Well, might have been more in that was put in there.
But 2 18s, a couple of tweeters.
Yeah, might have been a lot
and
more.
you know, but we built it from scratch.
Yeah.
Because what we used to do was we used to run the dreads.
Right.
And the dreads had stomping system.
Yeah. I'll tell you a story. One time we was at 147 Park.
Okay.
The cops came in there and raided, but took all the speakers, looked inside the speakers. They was looking for drugs. It's crazy.
What they found?
Man.
They found nothing.
Yeah.
Usual.
They found a lot of bass.
There's a lot of
bass in your face.
Because you know the dreads, they all they believed in is bass.
Bass, they do that.
In the 80s?
Boom. Shout out to Tisha ate a lot. Yo, Tisha ate a lot. Yo, y'all got a bars and hoops. They be doing some things, right?
Yes.
You know, so my man Jeff Dog, telling his own truth was on last night. We on tonight. My man Still and Ali Vegas, they gonna be on here tomorrow.
Nice.
What's that? What? No days off?
Wow.
No days off? The Oddcast? All right. And then and then on Saturday, my man, right, the gatekeepers, my man Prince Wiley,
Y'all built
be
like
on
that?
the ones and twos. This is my man, my man Tiny in the building,
Yes,
bars
sir.
and hoops in the building.
Yes,
But I'm
sir.
bringing all that up. I'm bringing all that up because on the check-in with the comments, Kev. Yeah,
Nice.
Tisha ate a lot.
Yes, sir.
On Sunday nights.
Yes, sir.
From 9 to 11.
Okay.
Y'all gotta get the app, man. You got the Red Cup Affair.
With the bars in the
They got the
app?
yeah.
I got that.
All right. So the red, huh? What happened?
Nothing,
Hey, all right, man. Let me kind of over here. No, but Tisha ate a lot. Red Cup Affair.
Okay.
Every Sunday from 9 to 11.
Right here?
My man, right here. My man
Nice.
over here. He one of the hosts, right?
Okay.
Right. They be playing all slow music.
All right.
All-
you better
all
put me in
slow
my
jam.
style then.
Yeah.
Somebody-
Yo, it's
somebody's
dope.
in love?
Yo, it's dope, man.
Yeah.
Somebody must be in
Listen.
love.
Yeah, man. You know?
That's beautiful.
Yeah, man.
Oh, is he in love?
No.
Oh,
He said no.
he gotta be in love.
Listen.
Yeah, I gotta admit that. Yeah.
I ain't mad at you.
But still, check out the T-shirt Red Cup.
Yeah, check it out.
Nice. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
it's dope. So let's talk a little bit, man, because everybody know y'all. Like a lot of people that came up through here,
Okay.
they all them know y'all. So just show the prime again. We had Devon and them up here,
Yes,
we had
sir.
Cypher up here,
Yes, sir.
we had Livio and them up
What about
here.
Grandmaster
Yo,
Vic?
G-
Grandmaster Vic up
We
here?
had Vic. We
Get
had
Vic.
Vic.
Got
Big
you,
don't Big don't live up here,
Okay,
right?
Yeah.
Right. I think
No,
he's in
man.
Georgia.
North Carolina.
No,
Yeah.
Georgia.
So, but we gonna ask him.
No,
Yeah.
right.
Go
He's
ask
right. He's right. He's in North Carolina. Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah. But you know, just give y'all stamp or where y'all was at with all that. You know what I'm saying?
We from Cambridge Heights, Queens Village, and
Laurelton.
we used to rock all over.
All
We
over.
rock with Run
Clientele
DMC.
brothers.
We rock with Jam Master Jay. We rock with
LL
LL.
Shade.
Before LL, we always rocking. We used to all rock together,
Right.
and we used to battle.
Right.
And we took L everywhere we went.
Right, and
That's
then
what's
we used to rock in Brooklyn. We went to where DJ Lance and Frankie
DJ
D.
Lance.
Yes, Keith.
Keith, and then you know what? I gotta say one thing. I want to give a shout out and a good shout out to Ralph McDaniel because
Yes,
he
sir.
looked out for us a lot with
Music,
the Queens
video
Library.
music box.
With the
Okay.
Queens Library on the
Right.
videos and on the wall at the
Yeah,
Queens
yeah.
Library. I gotta give him because he looked out real good. He got our pictures up there.
Uncle Ralph,
And,
Uncle Ralph.
we love you.
And the problem is, a lot of people don't know that we're black.
You black?
And that's the whole thing. We're messing up a lot of
What
people
part
out
of
there.
you is black?
Man. They don't understand.
Oh,
that.
must be on the inside.
They don't understand that.
White on the outside, black on the
They
inside.
think like we like Oreos. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
We are. I'm telling
me ask
everybody
you a
in the
question.
world. I want everybody in the world to know that me and Charlie Chan, we are African American.
Can I ask
They
you-
call me a Russian. They call
A
me
what?
Irish. They call me everything but what I am. I am
A black
an
man.
African American.
You's a black man?
Yes, man.
Black man. Okay, watch this. I'll tell you this. I had a guy on my job, right? He says, Smitty, are you really black?
All the time. Go through this every
He's a
day.
white guy. I said, yes, Joe, I'm black. No, you can't be black. No, you can't be black. I said,
I go
Joe,
through this every day.
I'm black, bro.
I tell y'all,
No.
If I
What-
tell y'all
what you-
brothers some story, y'all ain't gonna believe what the guy said to me. The
What's
other
your-
day.
what's your
I
mom and
but I
dad?
gotta tell the world, but I gotta let everybody know.
What's your mom and dad?
My mother's from
Wetumpka.
Wetumpka, Alabama,
Alabama.
and my father's from Wetumpka, Alabama.
Uh-huh.
But
Damn.
people really
Where?
think
Wetumpka, Alabama.
I heard it. We Tompkins.
Right outside of
Shout out to
Mobile.
Alabama.
Yes, sir.
Montgomery.
Country.
Okay.
Yeah, you black.
Yeah, okay.
Montgomery.
Black, blue, black.
Yeah.
You ever been to Alabama, bro?
Yes, sir.
I've been to
Yeah.
Alabama.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Alabama.
Back in the
Man.
day. Oh my God.
Outside of Birmingham?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Black.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
So my mom and dad. My mom is half white, half black.
No, we can't. Yeah, we don't know
Half,
that part
her,
of it.
her mother is Irish,
Uh-huh.
and the plantation owner's son. Y'all know the story,
Back in the days.
Mm.
okay?
Yeah.
So
Back in
my
the days.
grandmother, God bless her. So I love you, Patience
God
Tyrell.
bless them.
Beautiful. She's half white, half black. Her
Okay.
father was Irish.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's a blessing that you know this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
True.
the blessing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
what? Well, our family, we know our family history.
Mhm.
we have a family reunion every other year.
Every
Right,
year,
right.
yeah.
And-
And I like to tell everybody out there, if you got a family, and I like to say this to everybody, no matter what happened in life, you and your family, just try to stay with your close, with your loved ones, because people do make mistakes and try to forgive them to a
That's
certain
life.
degree.
Right.
You know, everybody make mistakes. We all not perfect, so let's just try to live together in harmony.
Right.
Oh, you missed your call. You should have been a preacher.
Or just minimize your anger.
Right.
Right,
You know,
right.
manage that a little bit.
Right.
you know?
Bring it down.
Right.
Bring it
Is
down.
it time to break? No, let me calm down.
Right.
You know.
You know, you say it's time to break. Nah, but all right. So y'all stamp. So that was your stamp in Queens.
Yes, sir.
Y'all was rocking with LL.
Yes, sir.
You know, y'all was like rocking all over Queens. Clientele Brothers. You know, Eddie OJ. He gonna
Yes,
be
sir.
up here. He gonna
That's
be up
my
here.
man.
He gonna be up here in June.
Okay,
Okay.
Coming
beautiful.
through in June.
Because he's
Okay.
out.
You
He's
know.
out of town too, right?
Yeah.
I think he's
You
in
know.
North Carolina also. I think.
Yeah, I think so. And you know, he be doing this thing, you know, like have people come and rhyme on the stoop.
Right.
So if y'all ever down there, hit him up, you know.
I think he do
Okay.
like
Go
a
rhyme on
gospel
this.
thing too,
He
right?
do, yeah, because his
Nice.
pops is in
Nice.
the gospel.
And
Oh,
it's funny. It's funny that, you know, like most of the best rappers, they come through the church, and we came through the church too. Me and him used to play the guitar, and we used to play the keyboards in the church.
Oh wow, see.
Yeah,
All
St. John's
AME.
AME on Farmers Boulevard by the Red,
Right
Black,
by
and
the
Green
Rock.
Rock.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That church right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Right.
yeah. I'm coming up, Lord. I'm coming up soon. I'm coming up, Lord. I got to hear my doom, doom, doom. I got to hear my doom. Okay. Oh God.
We're just touching every little bit of
Oh,
it.
God.
We're just touching it.
I apologize. We're sorry.
Listen, Albino Twins in the building.
Yes, sir.
Albino Twins in the building.
brothers,
So
my brothers.
let's talk about the band. Let's talk about the
Okay,
band.
the
a
band.
little
Okay,
bit there.
the band I'm in now is called Mixed Band, and the leader of the band her name is Donna, aka Lyric. So we have full band, drummer, keyboard player, bass, lead. We also have a white boy.
Okay.
Besides myself,
Mhm.
his name's Eric. He's a bad boy,
Okay.
keyboard player, and we have another guy, Julio. So we have a nice band. We did if you guys are not familiar with Tyrone Lowe,
Tyrone Lowe.
he has
Yeah,
a show
yeah.
called The Legends.
The legends.
Yeah.
So we went on his show
Yeah, I saw
2
that.
months ago.
and the band, and
Right.
after the band, we went on there
Yeah.
and we showed out. He's Tyrone,
Yeah.
love him, bro, man,
Right.
good dude. So the band, you know, we played. They call it the chilling circuit,
Okay.
meaning they don't want to pay you no money.
Right.
Okay, basically,
Hey,
you know. But
I was like, hip hop in Queens could have a chitlin circuit. Right?
true,
That's right.
true.
So,
Well, at least you get paid some good money. You get on the chilling circuit, they want to give you $50, $60.
all
Come
right,
on,
all
man.
right.
We ain't
and
no-
then, you know
All
what
right.
thing is about sometimes I can speak for me. Sometimes it's never all the ways been about the money.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
been about the happiness
The love.
Right.
and to see
Yeah.
the people like the Force brothers, to
Force
see
MD
the Force
MCs.
brothers, MC, to see you brothers, to
Yeah.
come there to see that. Look, y'all gotta remember one thing. A lot of people ain't made it to where we are right now.
Right, that's true.
On a real age, we look at us. We up there in age.
Right.
We started doing this in 1974.
Well, how old are you?
And for us to make it,
Wait a minute.
and for us to make it where we are now, that can sit here and talk and
Yeah, man.
That's a
talk
blessing?
about this, that's a blessing.
You know
a blessing.
that you still relevant.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You know. So let's talk about that for a minute, right?
Mhm.
Because I know I like I said I saw y'all in Springfield
Yes, sir.
before.
Right.
I saw y'all perform in
Springfield Park?
Springfield. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, y'all did your thing.
Thank
You know
God.
what I'm saying?
Thank
Y'all
God.
did
We
your-
still- Thank God. We thank you, Father. Mother, we still got it.
Yeah.
Y'all did
We
your
still
thing.
got it.
You know, I'm trying to. I know I saw y'all a few places, so I'm trying to think. But name some of the places that y'all did shows at.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
Because what I'm talking about is more recent.
Okay,
what
watch
I'm talking about is like
Okay.
2020 or something.
Let's go back. We're gonna go back to Far
We're
Rockaway.
gonna go for St. Gertrude's
St. Gertrude
St.
is a
Gertrude.
church,
in the Far Rockaway.
and they let us use the gymnasium.
Yeah.
Albino Twins, Clientele Brothers.
Yes.
The
Mikey
list
D.
was Mikey D. The list was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So it was a great show.
Reverend Ike, sir.
Reverend, oh God,
Reverend
sir,
Ike.
rest
Yes,
in
yes,
peace,
Reverend
sir.
Yeah.
AKA Crazy Bill, one of our
Yeah.
other MCs.
Okay.
Because you remember back in the day, it used to be like 5 MCs.
Yeah.
And how many
He started
DJs?
And we
with
went by the sound of System 1 at that time.
Right.
Okay.
It used to
And
be like
then-
what 12 different DJs.
Yeah. I
Wow.
remember those.
Remember that?
days.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
And then it flipped
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
2 DJs to 5 MCs.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we out in Far Rockaway, cold, right?
St. Gertrude's.
St. Gertrude's.
We rocked up with Dougie Fresh and them up in the Lincoln on Harlem Day.
Harlem World,
Okay.
and Adam Clayton Powell office building.
Yeah.
Okay.
They,
Yeah.
they have the thing
Was that the
every
state
year.
building? The state.
The State
State
Building,
Building,
yeah.
yeah.
State
Encore,
building.
Every year.
Yeah.
Encore in Queens,
Yeah.
the Encore.
Yeah.
All
Encore used to be
Yeah,
popping.
remember
we
Ro-
used to
Ro-
rock-
used to
we
be
used to
popping.
rock-
Roller
we used to
skate
rock-
ring.
roller
Which
skate
USA.
ring, Ridgewick Avenue.
USA.
on
So y'all
Ridgewick
came to
Avenue.
your. Yeah, we used to be in USA a lot.
Yeah.
We used to be over there with
We used to
Rad-
be over
we over there
there.
with Rad and Monk and them.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we
Okay.
did a big
Yeah,
party. We
yeah.
did a big party for Supreme.
At
Okay.
the Cordon Blue.
The Cordon Blue, and then what's the
Okay.
name?
Oh,
And
that
then the
place.
Cordon Blue, and then what was the other one on Jamaica Avenue by the library, by the
Encore.
no, not
That was
Encore. There's another name
La
before that.
Chalet.
La Chalet, and then another one right there before the big one on the corner right there by the library. It
By
had
the
another
li-
name. Had another name.
Not crystals.
No, it had another name right there by wait.
Damn.
The old gym used to be there. The gym used to be there. The
gym?
YMCA used to be there.
You talking about on Parsons?
Right.
No, America.
No,
America.
no,
By the library.
By the library, yeah.
Yeah, but the only one I remember is the Encore.
It's
Yeah.
Encore.
It's
Yeah.
Encore.
Yeah,
Okay.
Encore.
The only
Yeah.
that's how I remember it was there. 'Cause we
In
used to be in
Roosevelt
there. We
Park
used to
down
be
in
there
Brooklyn
all
with
the time.
Frankie D and them.
Right.
Okay.
So now,
Rocked a lot of
when
places.
we was out in Far Rockaway, right?
St. Gertrude's.
St. Gertrude's, and it was crazy because again the dreads with a stomping system. The
Yeah.
night was going fine. Me and Twin, we up the door. 1, 2, y'all, and you don't stop. I keep on, and you don't stop. I keep Lance, are you ready to turn it out?
Charlie Chan, are you ready to turn it out?
So we doing our thing.
Yeah,
We doing our thing, right?
buddy.
Thank God we were able to do our show
Yeah.
Right.
because somebody forgot we was in Far Rockaway.
Yeah. Yeah.
The next thing we know, somebody breaking into the kitchen
Yeah. To get in.
Yeah.
That's how crowded
to
it was
get
in there.
into
To
the
get into
gymnasium.
Okay.
So guess what?
Yeah.
Party done the man.
Party's over with.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
it.
And you know, back
Yeah.
in the days, I don't know if y'all remember.
Yeah, you don't mess
Back
with
in-
the church's
back-
food.
No,
though.
sir.
Back
No,
in the
no,
days
God.
when we used to go do our parties, I don't know if y'all ever noticed. We didn't have all this whole lot of fighting and all this,
Nah.
all that type
It
of
was
Nah.
rare.
It was like a
Right.
rarity, man.
Gotta be
That somebody,
Yeah.
two people saw each other that didn't
Right.
like each
Start
other.
getting
Right.
And then it was
Right.
just
You know?
a fight,
Yeah.
Right.
you know.
Just
Yeah.
hand, just you got good hand skills.
Yeah. Yeah.
I win, you win, whatever. I see them all,
Right.
and we're good.
Yeah.
But now, oh God,
Yeah. Now it's something different.
It's a
something
different. It's a different.
You know, it started changing.
Everybody
Like
used
in
to
the-
watch the fight. Now everybody running away from it.
Yo,
Right.
but it started changing like in the 80s, right?
yeah,
In the 80s, man, because you know we were doing stuff like, so we did something in Shama. The first time we did it, everything went smooth.
okay,
And he had the auditorium, Cypher Sound. Shout out to Eugene, all of them for Cypher Sound.
right.
Right. So it was in the gym. It was in the auditorium. That was dope. But then the next time he did it,
And
they had it like in the cafeteria.
Oh,
Right. And then I went down up in there. Then all I hear outside, people busting. I'm like, listen, man. I'm not.
Boom, boom,
and I was
boom.
like, you know,
They was busting
yeah, they was like, yeah, they was busting all
Wow.
shots.
In the
You know what I'm
school.
saying?
In
Nah,
the
they were
school.
outside.
Oh.
And then everybody was like running like crazy. I was like,
This guy,
I'm not. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, after a while, stop going to him, man.
Yeah,
right? Because
Yeah,
you're right,
nah.
you're right.
Yeah.
Because
You
one time
know?
we were in 192 Park
Mhm.
on Hollis.
Yeah.
So running was there, and we was over here. Next thing you know, rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat.
Yeah. man,
Your twin.
Yeah.
We got to go.
We out.
Yeah.
We got to go.
Yeah.
It's sad,
Yeah.
but
you know.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
And you know, like we've been around a lot of things and we've seen a lot, but you gotta know what to pick you and choose which way to go.
Right.
What venue you want to take.
Right.
And, then, and the road you want to take, and then people don't realize. And I try to teach these young guys every day, and I try to tell them, listen, man, I've been there where you at. I
Right.
came down that road, and I want you to come and get where I'm at.
Right.
But the road that you choosing it's not the right, might not be the right road.
Right.
Look, sometimes you gotta say, nah, walk away and do what you gotta do. But the problem is, it made us better men, as me and you can sit here and talk about it right now.
Right.
Because I'm still working. I got one wife,
Right.
6 kids,
Right.
4 jobs, and 2 girlfriends.
Oh, wait. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, how many girlfriends?
You know, I'll follow you.
How many
You know?
girlfriends?
Certain stuff I can't co-sign.
I can't
co-sign certain stuff. Shout out to Key Sky. Shout out to Key Sky
If the
on
wife
the
is
check-in.
listening,
Shout out to Tony G on the check-in.
That's the joke.
On the check-in. He's like, yo, they're pleading now.
I ain't got
You
nothing.
gotta talk to the world. You gotta let know the world with how everything is going. You know, you're still moving and grooving. How you get into these places, right?
Did he just say 2 girlfriends?
I don't know.
He said 4 girls.
No, 4 Johns. 4 Johns.
Oh, 4 Johns.
Yeah.
Okay, well, God
All
bless you.
right. All right.
You got a girlfriend
So-
and a wife.
Oh, my God. You got
Yo.
problems.
Yo. So y'all have and I'm gonna ask y'all this, man,
Yeah.
but I know y'all
Yeah.
do.
Right.
Y'all got some stuff coming up.
Yes.
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 All right.
Always playing at backstage. You know backstage?
Oh yeah, and I heard it's closing.
Y'all been
Wow.
around.
Oh man, I heard it was closing.
the bowling alley?
Not the
No,
bowling alley.
backstage.
It's the bowling alley.
Yeah, it's the bowling alley.
It's
the bowling alley with some
Bowling
nice
alley.
chicken wings.
Right. But
Yeah.
next door is
Huh? You been there? Yeah,
Woodman,
in Woodman,
right
yeah.
next
Nah,
to
nah. I've been to the backstage. The backstage
yeah,
is
it's right next door.
the
To
backstage
the
is
bowling
dope.
alley.
That was like one of the first ones that opened back up during the pandemic.
Right.
Right.
Remember they
yeah.
opened back up, but you had to stand.
Yeah.
You
That's
had
right.
to stand. Everybody had to stand at their table.
Right.
Right.
During the
Right.
pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to our boy Big Mel.
Yeah, 'cause he DJed
Yeah.
He DJs
Yeah.
there a lot.
Yeah.
You know,
You
and he's
know.
him and our brother,
DJ
the Grand
Split.
Imperial DJ Prince.
Yeah.
Peace to the God.
All right.
He was then that's our DJs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Big Mel,
Right.
aka Jesse
Yeah,
James,
Jesse
Right.
James.
Right.
and the Grand Imperial
DJ
DJ Prince. That's our younger brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are our 2 DJs.
Okay.
You know, back in the day.
Okay.
So now it's both of them.
Right.
Depends
So y'all doing something in the backstage?
Well, we just gonna be,
When Mel calls
in the
us.
summertime, you know,
Yeah.
we go over there. And
We got
Okay.
we got a show
Yeah.
coming up June something with Chucky Chuck.
Chuck E.
Yeah,
Chuck.
June 28th.
28th, Chucky,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
y'all gonna be there too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, a day in Springfield.
And you're doing shows.
Yeah, that's what I wanted
Yeah.
to ask you. But I want to ask you on the day. Shout out to Chucky Chuck,
Chucky Chuck.
right? Shout out to the Clientele Brothers.
Yes, sir.
All right. Shout out to
Eddie
everybody.
OJ.
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Lady Miz.
Yes, Lady Miz. MC
Everybody. Yeah, everybody. MC Knockout.
Knockout, Sedan the God.
Yeah, Sedan. Iniquity.
Iniquity.
Yeah,
this is
shout out to
ridiculous.
yeah. Iniquity is he's crazy.
Silver
He
Fox.
did. Yeah, Silver Fox gonna be in the building, right? Right.
George
At the
Mason.
park. Yeah, George Mason, the comedian. Yeah, George Mason is a funny dude.
Him and
Van Silk.
they're hosting.
Yeah, Van Silk. You know, hip hop historian.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right? Like so. Yeah, it's
When's
gonna
that, June what?
be
June what?
it's gonna be June 28th.
28th.
A day in Springfield.
Springfield Park.
Yeah, from
Queens.
12 to 8.
Yes.
It's gonna be dope. So what Kev said. So on that day, you coming, y'all gonna spit and you gonna come with the band? Like
yeah.
what's up?
My band will be there, but you and I are going to spit later.
Right.
I told Chuck the whole
Okay.
story
All right.
because I told Chuck I'm in the band. He said, "All right, well, let them come on and do their thing." So now how he's going to do it, I don't know.
right,
But
right,
me and this guy,
right.
we're gonna show out.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna show out.
All
Because
right.
when he did it in 2023, we wasn't rehearsing or nothing. You know, we out of shape. So we did what we can do.
right,
But
right.
this year, we're gonna rehearse.
Okay.
So we can get it right.
You gotta get it right.
Yeah, all right.
You know,
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
same here. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all do your thing too.
yeah. I think it's gonna be a dope event.
Yeah.
Lamar Baker said, "What up,
Who's that?
You know?
Lamar Baker?"
Lamar.
Yeah.
Lamar. That's
Chuck E.
Chuck.
Chuck.
That's Chuck E. Chuck.
No,
That's
okay.
Chuck E. Chuck.
Peace, Chuck.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's Chuck E. Chuck.
All right. Town Mama checking in. All right. Yo, you heard him just talking about Sedan, right?
Sedan. God.
Yeah, you heard him talking about
Sedan,
Sedan. That's
God of
Sedan.
sound.
Yeah, that's Sedan. That's Sedan manager right there.
Okay, peace,
Yeah.
peace.
All right.
Sedan the God, yes. And Silver
Yeah.
Fox. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Nice little lineup.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it's gonna,
once again, thank you, Chucky Chuck
no.
and Van Silk
Yeah.
for putting this together.
Yeah. You know. So, you know, all right, let me just do that. Shout out to the AMF family.
Yes, sir.
All right. Shout out to the Ask You dancers. Shout out to Big Sha. All right. Shout out to the whole AMF team, or the parents, or the kids. All right. Huh? Yeah. It would have been fun. Right? Get shot fit right with the dude. Yeah, remember we was in IS8 that day, right?
Oh God.
We was in IS8.
With what was that, Robin Dean?
Yeah, with Robin Dean.
Yeah.
When she did the
Shout
thing.
out to Robin Dean.
Shout out to Robin
Robin
Dean.
Dean, yeah.
Shout out to
She
Robin.
always plug her.
Yeah, she be doing that. She be doing the legend games. Robin Dean, she be doing the legend game.
Well, she's
My man,
busy.
yeah, she be doing the legend
beautiful.
basketball games. You know. So let me ask you this, right? So y'all been around hip hop a long time.
Yes.
You know, and I was checking out my man Van Silk.
Okay.
You know, last night, and he was going, yeah. So you know, it's not doing justice when you say who was the best artist of all times, right? He said that we need to break it down on decades, right? So y'all been around since 74. Y'all was doing this since then.
Yeah.
So could y'all give who the best of all time is? Could y'all break it down by decades?
No, you know the reason why I wouldn't be able to break it down by decades because every time you turned around, everybody was doing something different.
Right.
And to say who was the best and who sounded the best, because everybody had their different sounds.
Right.
What made me and my brother would come up with our sounds, we was not only doing rapping, we started doing the harmonizing,
Right.
Singing.
and the singing.
Like
That changed us from a lot of people.
Right.
Now, people could have thought that we were the best in certain times in certain areas,
Right.
but we were just happy just to perform for people.
So what did y'all think? Because a lot of people I can't say this to, right? But what did y'all think when y'all first heard the Cold Crush? Because
That's what I was. Them was
go ahead.
ours. That's
Our
what we looked
peers.
up to.
Right.
Oh, okay.
We used
Cold
to
Crush
have we used to have the little cassette tape.
from the Grand
Okay.
from Ram
And we used to
Fast.
listen to how they used to switch off, and they used to
Melly
rock
Mel.
off, and they used to
Okay.
switch off, and that's what we started doing.
Okay, I'll tell you. Okay, I'm gonna try to break it down. In the 70s. 70s, Melly Mel Kid Creole.
Okay.
Problem.
Right.
Cold Crush Brothers.
Okay.
Problem.
And Busy now. Give me that. Let's come to Queens now. Let's come to Queens. Busy B. Hollywood.
Hollywood.
And then Hollywood, and then other one all DJ Hollywood.
Yeah.
And the other one
Love Bug Star Ski.
Love Bug Star Ski.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
We got
Right.
now
Spoony G.
Ah,
Yeah.
Curtis Blow.
Yes, sir.
Now we gonna run DMC.
Yeah.
okay.
Now we talking about we used to rock with Bismarck.
Okay.
Miss Marquis, yes,
We used to
sir.
rock with
So
Bismarck.
that's going into like the 80s.
Yes.
Right.
How
That's
about the
going
ladies?
into the 80s.
And then we used to rock with what's her name?
Sweetie.
Sweet Tea.
Sweet Tea.
Sweet tea.
And then we rock with Salt and Pepper.
Okay.
It don't stop.
Right.
Now you want to talk about real spitters? Rakim the God.
Eric B and Rakim. Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Big Daddy
Kane.
Kane.
Big
Yes.
Daddy came dope. Rakim was
Problems. Okay.
Right.
We can't forget our boy LL. Ladies love
Cool J.
Was it? They love Cool J.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
I love Cool J.
then what's the name? The brother the one that passed away on Linda Boulevard. Tribe Called
Tribe Called Quest.
Tribe Called
Yeah.
Quest.
But that's
Yeah.
younger.
That was like more like 90s, right?
Right.
Tribe
Right.
Called Quest is coming up to the 90s.
right.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Fife Dog.
Yeah, Fife was dope.
Rest in power. Fife
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah, Fife,
Right.
and Q-Tip.
I can't forget Nas.
Right.
Nas was dope.
Yeah.
So now we
Okay.
coming into the 90s.
Right.
Right.
Coming in.
Well, I'm saying,
into the,
Queens Cats.
right,
you know?
right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
Nas.
right.
You know, back in the day, we did something at Roller.
Oh well,
Castle.
we can't forget what's the name of them all. the Disco Twins from
Disco
Queensbridge.
Twins.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
the Disco
the-
Twins.
the-
We did with DJ Smalls, right?
MC.
Yeah.
MC.
Yeah.
What was it? MC or
He's
DJ?
calling himself DJ Smalls.
DJ Small.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah,
DJ Smalls. Go ahead.
How y'all forget the fantastic romantic MCs?
that's right.
How y'all forget the treacherous
Three.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
True. My
How
bad.
did y'all forget Schoolie D?
Yes,
That's
sir.
Schoolie D from
You
Philly.
see that? You no. You see that? Look, watch how that just went down.
I know,
We
I
was
know.
telling you what we was telling you. You telling me, telling you, and he's coming with another set.
Coming with a
You
whole
see?
number.
That's
But that's how it happened.
That's
So
nice.
that's what man. So that's basically what he's saying. They did. I guess Billboard did something about like the top lady MCs,
Okay.
and they had like Glorilla and
No,
Sexy
Sha
Red
Rock.
and all of them. And they didn't mention Sha Rock.
Right, Sha
So that's
Rock.
how he is. Yeah.
Funky 4 plus
Yeah.
1.
And then you
Yeah.
know what? Another thing I noticed, everybody, listen to this. A lot of people took credit for what people have done. A lot of people that
Oh, yeah.
they never got paid for it.
Sugar Hill Gang.
Yes, sir.
Number one.
Who
Yeah.
did
That's right.
who
And
did
the-
they rob?
right.
Yeah.
And then the Fat
Everybody.
Boys. The Fat
Sequence.
Boys.
Sequence.
Yeah.
No, Grandmaster Cass.
Right.
Yeah.
But we
Cass.
won't. But the thing is, like, you look at the eras that we came through, all the different type of eras, and a lot of these young cats now, they are getting paid.
Yeah.
When we was doing it back then,
Yeah.
Nothing.
do it for fun.
we did it for fun. We didn't get
Yeah.
no money.
Yeah.
But now these cats right now,
But
they getting paid.
but like when we was doing shows, we was getting paid. Like it was crazy. Like before we made a record,
Right.
we was getting paid.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Right.
like, and I'm not crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
$100,
You know, we did-
$20, whatever it was.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then as soon as we made a record, everybody want to go, oh, you can come do a promotional show. I'm like,
No,
F that.
come on.
I'm like, yo, I go to work before I come do a
Hey,
bunch of
that was my
promotional
biggest problem. That was
shows,
my
man.
biggest problem.
You know?
We always was scared to leave our jobs. Because see, I always had a job and he always had a job.
Yeah,
To leave
yeah.
our job. Because see, if we would have left our jobs, we might have been in a better place right now.
But you had families.
But I
Yeah.
had this, and
Family.
that-
But,
and that-
but when you say a better place,
Right.
you say a better place, right? You mean financially? Like
no.
what do you mean?
See,
like,
see, it's like anything.
like in history? Like what?
No, like I tell everybody, just as much as I took to put into getting up and going to work every day, if I would have got my mind and say that if my mom and pop might have been a little bit more financially and stable, and I
Right.
was able to go and just do music straight. 'Cause remember,
Yeah.
music was my heart,
Right.
and I just wasn't able to do it because I wasn't. I didn't come from a rich family.
Right,
I came from a
right.
family where I had to get out there and go to
Working
work.
class.
So
Right.
I retired from the city, but thank God I managed to make it and retire. But
Right.
music was my heart.
Yeah.
Because you know what?
Yeah.
Let me know why music was my heart. Let me tell you the reason why. I like performing for the people.
Right.
And I like when the girls throw their panties.
Hold on,
No,
wait,
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot.
the what?
Oh,
Junie Smith.
Yes.
I don't know what he's talking about. I never got panties thrown at me.
No, she was over at the place one time in front of me and Corona and the girls did that.
What girl did what?
We was at Corona. You don't remember that?
Me?
Me and you was at Corona. We was rocking over in Corona.
It wasn't me.
Yeah. Now you want to sing that song, it wasn't me. Now you want to sing that song, it wasn't me.
Oh, you mean the time when the lady came up to you
right to the front of the stage.
and she said to you,
Right.
You look kind of cute.
Right. Things like that happen. But we like performing for people. And then you know what it is? Let me say something to you guys. Being what we are albinos. And
People with albinism.
and to come rock and how we put it down when we did rock,
Was the gimmick itself.
it
yeah.
was a gimmick
Thank
itself.
God.
And the people was amazed.
Yeah.
They was amazed.
Yeah.
And another thing, because first of all, we are amongst a lot of black people.
Thank God.
And then you see us two
Two white guys.
Oh, but they don't know what we are. Listen, we didn't make our name up.
Right.
We didn't make our name up. the people, the crowd,
They made it.
they made it and called us the albino. They gave us our name. How about that?
Right.
The Albino Twins.
Yeah.
We 1 year, 1 day, and 1 month apart.
Yo, so now y'all not even twins.
We're not even twins.
63.
And he was born 1963.
1963.
I was born 1964. He was born on February
January 11th.
and I was born on February 12th.
All right.
Now how that happened?
All right. So listen. All right. So y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. Right? Y'all heard it. Right?
We didn't.
People gave them the albino twins.
Thank you.
I always thought y'all was twins.
No,
Right.
no,
You know?
no. I
always
think
thought y'all was twins.
yeah, because you know what? Okay, watch this. Watch this.
She said Jessica said, nah, stop.
Take up your hat.
Yeah. Now, before back in the days, I used to have a full set of full blonde hair,
Yeah, the afro.
and then when the rapping made me go bald.
No,
Go blame it on the rap.
no. It was them 4 girlfriends. That's what happened.
Yo, so if y'all could do for us, right?
Yeah.
Because you know, we have a lot of people that be watching, and some young
Right.
coming.
Okay.
So if you could give like words of encouragement,
Right.
if you get words of encouragement,
Right.
you know, to anybody that's you know, watching
Coming up.
out there,
Right.
you know.
Well, where you got them on?
Okay, for up and coming artists, don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Perfect your craft. Perfect your craft. Meaning, you gotta put time into this. It don't come overnight. You know, you gotta work. You gotta work at this. How do you think these big artists get to be big?
Right.
They put time. My man L. L said he didn't sleep at night.
Right.
All he did was rehearse. Okay? This guy was amazing. Even at 14. This guy was he was a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Okay.
One time he battled MC Cap
MC Cap.
at a block party.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, I think L Mooncap.
Yeah. Something like that
Wounded,
went
like-
down. Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think something like that went down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know. But you didn't hear from me.
Damn, Al.
Okay.
Shout out J Mon.
Yeah. Now I want
Right.
I want to say to the people that's coming up in the rap, and I want to talk to the young guys.
Because it don't have to just be about the rap. It
Right.
don't have
No.
to be about
Okay,
the
right.
rap.
My thing is, be the best at what you can be, and understand what you want to be, and where you want to go with it. Now, me, for example, I'm a plumber by trade, and I'm also an instructor at ABC Safety. I work on a lot of plumbing where guys can get their gas cards. So I would like to tell everybody out in the world, you're working on gas now, you can't work on gas unless you have your gas card. Okay? That's a new local law, 152 of 2016. You can't work on gas unless you have a gas card.
Okay.
And I retired from the city. If you want to be a rapper, you can be a rapper, but also have I tell everybody,
A backup.
always have a 5-year plan. And in your 5-year plan, always look for multiple ways to make it. Because multiple ways of income. Because
sir.
right now I got 4 different incomes and I'm retired from the city.
How many?
Okay.
4 different incomes and I'm retired.
Let me hold something.
And I'm still broke. How about that?
You are lying, your breath stink. You ain't broke. You still
So
broke.
just keep your heads up
Yes.
and listen, everybody. I understand one thing. They did legalize weed, but it's not for all of us because it makes a lot of us slow. And we don't need the young brothers to be no slower than what they are. So just ease back and pull back.
It does more than that.
Divine.
What'd you
Divine
say?
said, Divine said he's shouting y'all out.
Divine.
All right, peace,
Peace.
What up,
Divine.
D? What up,
Peace,
D?
Divine.
Peace,
What up, D?
Divine.
You hear me
All
talking
right.
at him, D?
Yeah, listen. Chuck. He said, what about the Bumblebee Tuna?
Oh,
Y'all gonna do. Y'all get Charlie. You said y'all was gonna do something.
Yes,
Y'all
yes.
gonna do something.
You know, it's funny that
Oh,
because
God.
when you get up in age, we're gonna do that one, and we may only gonna do that one just for this show, but we don't want anybody to take it the wrong way because
Ladies,
once you get
please don't
ladies,
take it the wrong
but
way.
back in the days, that's what made us. The Bumblebee made us. who we are right now to talk about it, because without that Bumblebee, we would not be the Albino Twins.
But how did we come up with Bumblebee Tuna anyway?
Remember we was in the kitchen?
You was making Bumblebee Tuna?
fish sandwich.
No, we was in the kitchen, and we started the ramen, then we put that Bumblebee, the whole thing together.
Oh God.
I never forget that. Never forget
He
that.
just remembered.
Never forget that. In the kitchen,
sorry.
in our kitchen.
It goes something like this.
At 12 o'clock in the night.
Bumblebee Tuna. We love
Bumblebee.
Did we say smell?
Yeah, that's what we said, yeah.
Again. Bumblebee Tuna. We smell Bumblebee Tuna. Oh God.
And then that was like that put us in a different place.
Yo, y'all killing me up here.
Yeah.
We did
1, 2, 3, 4, get it.
yes, so
Yes.
Hey, Twin, check us out. Party to metal. A step back, check. You ain't nothing but a best to me.
Me and you
Rocks harder and stronger. You better believe that we're coming off longer.
for any
Hold
MC or any wannabe. So let's dig this big. You must get witches. Every time I rhyme, the time I got wicked. Pass the pen, show that I'm lyrical.
Still material, memo like cereal, demos
Equal albino twins, and the lady said hello. So you know the flow of the show, and with an albino,
we make it so gigolo. Kid,
Albino Twins in the building.
had a right to get the key with George, you boy, you putting fire. Kiss the girls and make me cry. When the girls came to play, George, you boy, you ran away. And you turn it out. I Charlie Chan, I'm ready to turn it out.
I try to tell I'm ready to turn it out.
When you're down and out, and you need a friend, you can call on us, the Albino Twins. When you're down and out, and you need a friend, you can call on us, the Albino Twins. Young ladies in the house. I keep cooling out. I let it see you say yeah. I let it see you say yeah. Let it see you say yeah. I let it see you say yeah. Get up, get on up. Get up, get on up. Stop. 1, 2, 3,
Albino Twins in the building.
baby.
Who's on the line?
Who's on the line?
Springfield Gardens, Chucky Chuck.
Chucky Chuck
We love
on the check-in. What's up,
Chuck?
Chuck?
Them boys Saturday, June 28th. The
Yes, sir.
Albino.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna get some of that. We're gonna get some of that live
Yes, sir.
in
Thanks,
the park. All right.
Charlie Chan, Lance. What's up, baby?
What's up, Chucky Chuck? It's all about
baby,
you.
it's you.
Oh man, it's all about y'all. Y'all doing your thing, man.
Thank
Yeah.
God. Thank you, Chuck. Once again, thank you.
All right, man.
Chucky Chuck.
Chucky Chuck
On
on
the
the check-in.
Divine on the
Divine check-in.
Devon
Javon. Javon on the
Livio G.
check-in.
Oh God.
All right.
Master Vic, Run DMC, Matt. Where my monkey rat at?
Yeah,
Monkey
Morgan Rat.
D.
Shout out to 40
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
over there. All right.
Outside, we outside.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes,
that
sir.
was dope.
Let me give a shout out to a brother that just passed away
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah.
Greg Washington,
Wow.
my brother.
Right.
Yeah.
Rest in peace,
God
man.
bless. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
man.
yes.
You know, and I'm a shout out my man Bug. You know, he going through little health issue right now.
Bugsy?
No,
Bug.
Oh.
You know, somebody I used to play ball with.
Okay.
So shout out to you too, man. Stay strong.
Yeah, stay strong. Stay up. Stay up.
No.
God bless you.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
So any people y'all want to shout? Any
No, I'm
people?
happy with everybody. I'm gonna shout out to the world. Everybody just stay up.
I want to shout out my mom
Okay.
because my mom, she fell in the kitchen and fractured her hip.
Wow. All right.
So,
My wife too.
yeah,
Yeah.
and my beautiful fiance. So we've been taking care of her for the last couple
Okay.
of months.
Yeah.
But now
Okay.
she's walking.
Okay.
She got her
great.
little stroller,
Okay.
still barking orders.
Okay.
You know.
Yo.
So,
Welcome to the AMF show.
yes, sir.
Love heals a lot, yo.
Yes, sir.
Yo, what's up? This Divine.
Yo, peace,
Yo,
Devon.
what up, D?
DJ Divine.
Yo, G, what up?
DJ Devon in the building. Yo, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. I'm enjoying the show, man.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
man.
you.
Got these brothers
Yes,
up in now. I've been trying to get them up in here since the beginning of the year, right?
Right.
That might have been the end of last year, you know?
Yes.
I'm glad y'all came, man.
No, it's a pleasure. Thank you.
Appreciate y'all, brothers, man. Looking forward to doing stuff with y'all. You want to say something else, Devon?
Yeah, Devon, how you looking out, brother?
Turn the radio down.
Yeah, I'm getting a delay, but
Turn your radio
let me
down.
turn my headphones down, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, what's up, man?
All
I just want to say, man, I love it how y'all did your show. You did your thing, man. I like it. That's what it's all about.
Hey, you know what? It's funny because every time we go to a party, Devon gets on that turntable when we do our thing.
Yeah.
We did our thing at the library with Devon.
Oh, okay.
With
Ralph McDaniels.
Ralph McDaniels.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, man. That's dope, man. That's dope.
Thank you, Devon.
Thank you, D.
You're welcome, bro. You're
Yeah,
welcome,
Devon,
man.
Devon.
And keep them panties coming at you, man.
Oh, God.
D,
No.
you remember the wrong thing there, Big D.
Here we go.
Come on. Here we go.
That's why you called in. That's why you called in.
That's why I called in.
But Devon,
You
you
always have a
bringing,
good twin and a bad twin.
yeah.
Always.
But Devon, you bringing the artists up here in a couple of weeks, right?
Yes, Sarita. Yes.
Yeah.
Was she as a singer?
Yeah, she be spitting.
Really?
Yeah.
The name is LaFlair, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
baby
check out
LaFlair.
on YouTube, man. I'm gonna take her to the hip hop church I call Curtis Blow. You know, he invited her.
Oh yeah,
there.
congratulations. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your recognition. Was that last week?
Thank you.
What? Yeah, with your recognition for
Congratulations.
for your accolades, man. Then Curtis Blow. I saw DJ Hollywood was in there.
Oh, Hollywood.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, that was real great, man. And it's good to see that they recognizing you because you know sometimes people from other places they don't want to recognize, you know what I'm saying? But Curtis Blow, that was big of him and Hollywood. You know, so congratulations, man. You know, well deserved.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Hollywood was a DJ first, and he was putting it down, so he wanted to let people know that we was out there,
Yes,
and he did his thing, you know.
Yeah.
And even now, Hollywood is still a problem.
Yeah.
Hollywood is a problem.
Yeah.
Don't give him no microphone.
Yeah.
Devon, he's a DJ now, right?
Yeah.
He do his thing.
Yeah.
Devon, I mean, Hollywood's a real man.
Yeah.
And he go back. He
go back.
He's up in age too, right?
Yeah. Yeah. He up
God
there.
bless
He up
him.
in age.
Right.
So we talking about the Albino Twins right now, man.
Yeah, we talking about
y'all rock on, man.
Yo, we talking about
rock on.
y'all.
It's your time, man.
All
Shine
right.
on.
All right.
Once again, Devon.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Devon, man. Thanks for calling in, bro.
Yes, sir.
DJ Devon.
Sir.
Check him out.
Beautiful. Wow.
Yeah,
Devon.
man, that was dope, man.
Yeah, Hollywood. Wow.
Yeah.
Went back, huh?
Yeah.
Went back memories.
Yeah. Back with Flowers. Right?
Yeah, DJ with Flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Flowers.
No, Flowers was Queens, right?
Was he? I'm not sure.
No, I
I'm not
think
sure.
Flowers
Wait.
was Bronx.
Was he
Maybe
from the
Bronx.
Bronx?
Yeah, I gotta ask.
Was
somebody.
he from Brooklyn?
What's the name?
Brooklyn.
He was, I think, from Brooklyn.
He was Brooklyn.
What's the name? Told us the
George
legend.
Mason.
No, what's the legend?
Tyrone Lowe.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's his name? Hollywood is a bad cat.
Yeah.
You know, thank God he's still doing it.
Yeah, I saw him. The last time I saw him, you know, unfortunately, it was when I went to the service for like Eddie Chiba.
I got a question for y'all, man.
Okay.
Wow.
Like, all right, y'all was there when it started, when it blossomed.
Yes.
How do you feel about certain people being picked out of it to be successful?
Yeah, gee, that's what I'm saying because see, like I remember, we go back on that again. There's a lot of people that's taking credit and have
that's where we was going.
Has got the credit done for it.
Yeah,
and it's just sad that it happens that way. It just happens that way. Now it's like, and then who is the people to pick and say this one, to say that one?
That's the industry.
And a lot of people really don't know the history behind a lot of this.
That's the industry. That's the music industry. You know, it's the powers that be.
Yeah.
You know, like you know what it got to be. Know what the thing is? You have to have been in the right place at the right time.
Yeah. And then I heard an interview with I think it was Too Short.
Okay.
And he said, you know, so because going to you saying the industry, he said that when he first was trying to get a deal, you know, he made a lot of songs. He said they gave him those songs back and said that they wanted him to come up with the most grimiest stuff that he could come up with. And then that's when, you know what he's famous for now, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know, what's my name, bitch? You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, you know, that's still happening now.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, more so.
That's still happening now.
All that drill shit they talking about.
Yes. See, I can't get with that because my thing is, I'm a lovable type of person. You're a lovable type of person. You're a lovable type of person. We don't believe in that. See,
negative.
I have respect for ladies in general.
Number one.
Right.
And I have respect for a lady because I gotta have respect for my mother.
And your daughters.
Then I got 4 girls.
Right.
I got 2 girls.
Remember what I said? I got 1 wife.
Oh,
6 kids. Here we go. 4 girls, 2 boys, 4 jobs, and 2 girlfriends. No, we did. So
2
you gotta,
4.
Oh man, you just don't know how to count. See, but you know what it is? With all that other type of stuff, see, when you're trying to promote that bad stuff, that's not for kids coming up because they think that that's good living. That's not good living. Because listen, you know what another young problem that we have right now is I don't know where they got this thing where guys be walking around here and I gotta look at your underwear. I don't want to see nobody else underwear.
Yeah.
I don't want to see nobody else dirty underwear. Sometimes I want to look at my own underwear, and I'm a plumber. Now these guys walk around, they really don't have no respect for themselves.
Right.
And you know what it is? And listen, I try to tell everybody, a lot of young women, are trying to raise young men, but it ain't easy for them.
The streets get them.
It ain't easy for them because see. And then the father figures that's out there, they're trying to be the father figures. They're not there. But you know what? It ain't nobody to blame but the people that they surround themselves with.
Right.
Because back in the days, if I ever had my pants hanging down where you could see my underwear, my father or my uncle or somebody would have dragged me down the block. You see, it is a certain way that you got to approach certain situations. Now, I tell these young cats all the time that I work with them, right? And I told him that's like this. I'm gonna tell you like I tell them. I said, listen, I don't want to see. We got a thing called the plumber's crack. We don't want to see that. The plumber's crack.
That's when you've been down.
You've been down. And if you know that you ain't got a long enough underwear, you better bring one the next day when you come on the job site because ain't nobody want to be bending down because we always at a close. We always close on each other. When you're doing plumbing work, sometimes you gotta be right up on your partner.
Yeah.
And you gotta be doing this. You gotta be doing that. And listen, I tell them straight up and down. Listen. We ain't swagging on this site here. And we ain't showing the plumbing. Not on this site here.
Wait,
no, we're not doing that.
You got problem crack?
No. It's just that it's just a matter of just working in general and respecting yourself and respecting the world. They think that look cute with their pants hanging all the way down. That don't look cute. That's not like
it's the jail.
Young brothers.
It's the jail.
I don't know where to get that
complex.
J-Vard, he said it's a blind leading the blind. That's my son said. The blind leading the blind.
Who said that?
My son, he said that.
J-Vard, peace. It's sad, because from what I'm told, it's a jail mentality.
Yeah,
with the BVDs back in the days.
They take their belts in jail, right?
Yeah. But so the time is up. Right.
Oh, no,
I appreciate y'all for coming, man. We had fun.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to get y'all back up in here.
Yes.
The week of the thing, we're gonna have like Eddie OJ supposed to come up here. I'm trying to have a couple of people just come up today of the Springfield event.
Yes.
That week, maybe the Thursday before. So maybe y'all can come back.
Okay.
Still for a few minutes or whatever.
Can we come back and get busy?
Y'all can do that. Y'all
bring out DJs.
Yeah, you listen. Open invitation right now.
Let them come, do something.
All right. Go ahead.
Get it.
Force, we are.
Wanna thank y'all for tuning in.
Force, we are.
Love y'all. Tune in again.
Force, we are.
Like Steels be saying, tell a friend to tell a friend
Force, we are.
to tune in to the Legend Edition.
I'm singing for playing most supreme right here. 6 feet still can beat the whole damn dream team. With power, I devour any man.